Hey guys, what's up? It's Alexa and today I am talking to you guys in a different angle. I like it. As you guys can see by the title today, it's going to be a haul, lookbook, and my top 8 tips on thrifting. And the title also says bad and bougie and broke. And I know bougie and broke kind of contradict each other, but I guess it's for the bad who want to look bougie but are kind of broke. Or you're not broke and you just want to look bad and fashionable as hell. So without further ado, here are my favorite top 8 tips for thrifting. What you wear to thrifting is a big deal because a lot of places don't have fitting rooms, so you're gonna have to either buy it and hope that it fits, or you can wear proper clothing that allows you to try on the garments right then and there. Everyone does it, there's no shame in it. I like to wear either a high-waist flowy skirt and a fitted top. That way I can throw on jackets, any tees, tops, anything that'll fit over my fitted top. And then as far as bottoms go, it's easy to try on bottoms under a skirt. That way you're covered, you don't have to take anything off. Also wear slippers or sandals. It's not like you're trying to impress anyone at the thrift store, really. I would just say keep an open mind. You might actually find something that you wouldn't normally wear, but you could totally pull off. You're looking through styles and designs from 20 all the way to 40 years ago. Check all areas and zones if you guys have the time for it. If you're a girl, don't just look in the women's section. Check the boys section, check the men's section. If you guys haven't checked out the video on how I got my Gucci frames for $40 and you want to know how, definitely check that out. I will put a little card up here. So check all areas, eyeglasses, sunglasses, the lingerie area. Some people might cringe at it because it's like, ew, like people have worn that before, like their undies and like bras and stuff. But I would get corsets and I would get slip dresses. Don't just stick to one area because you are missing out on a lot of really cool things. Next tip is that you guys should really be courteous. Some people at the moment don't really have the choice to be shopping luxurious and shopping at the mall and spending all this money on clothes, you know, so the thrift store is the only option for them to shop for clothes. Just be courteous, be mindful, don't be rude. Also try to be nice to the workers because maybe some thrift stores might give you guys perks if you're always nice to them and courteous. To me, this should be an obvious one, but come on, you're at a thrift store. Just because you're at a thrift store doesn't mean you can treat the clothes and everything else like crap as well. Put the stuff away, put them where you found it, or at least put them on the go back rack next to the fitting room if they have one. Definitely call ahead of time for sales, or if you are at the thrift store, get a calendar. They usually have calendars of when their upcoming sales are, or get to know the sales before you leave the thrift store. If you guys have swap meets around you, check those out. A lot of those spaces are people just trying to get rid of their junk, so it's pretty much like a really big garage sale fair, the way I think of it, because there's a lot of clothes for 25 cents, 50 cents, $1. I love to see all the little trinkets and their trash that they decided to throw out that I actually like. As sad as it is, I like to shop alone when I'm thrifting, only because sometimes I spend 3 to 4 hours there and a lot of people don't want to spend that long at a thrift store. That way I don't have to hear anyone's complaints. A plus to also shopping alone is if there are really good pieces at the thrift store, you will probably be the one to find them. Sorry if it kind of sounds rude, but I like to thrift by myself so I could find all the good stuff. The only person that I probably thrifted with is my sister. She's more of a casual type of style where I like to go for all the gaudy and like in your face and kind of loud items, so we don't usually choose the same thing. Sometimes I like thrifting with people, most of the time I like going alone. If you like thrifting with people, there's nothing wrong with that. Last tip, but pretty much obvious, is that you always need to clean everything. Not just physically, but I also do really believe in spirits and vibes and, you know, intentions and a lot of things like that. It may seem kind of weird, but when I bring in the stuff, I like to kind of pray that all these bad energies and bad negative vibes are gone from these items that I have. It sounds weird, and I know that's not really how you're supposed to cleanse items, but it just makes me feel better. And I don't know if it's because I've watched too many horror movies or what, but I just do not want anything like Annabelle to happen where a bad negative spirit was in a doll. Not that I buy dolls or anything, but you just never know. A lot of people buy weird things at stores and you never know what's attached to them. So those are my top 8 tips for you guys. There are a ton of tips for thrifting. Let's get on to the try-on/haul/ kind of styling lookbook-ish. Okay, so this top is a straight neck, strappy cami top. Like my other tip when I say keep an open mind, because 2016 Alexa would have totally just zoomed right past this and wouldn't have even gave it a second thought, but I saw the straps and I saw the straight neck and I was like, you know what, this actually could be a cute top. This belt was thrifted as well. I love it because it is a perfect high waist belt. This top I believe was $1.50. belt was a little bit more expensive at $4, and these bottoms as well. These are my Levi's. They were already Bermudas, but I decided to distress them to make them a little bit less vanilla. So the next thing I got are these two tees. These were from the men's section. They were only $1.50, so I decided to just pick up a few old shirts to make them into crop tops. Is it really me if I don't cut it into a crop top? Come on now, let's be honest. I got this one because it kind of gave me that Tommy Hilfiger vibe, so I picked this one up. I also picked up this gold belt, which was 75 cents. So yeah, so this purchase was a little bit unnecessary, only because it's a homecoming dress from the 90s. I'm like into straight necks and I like the straps. And it's bedazzled, ooh, and it's a bodycon. Well, it's not much of it, so I'd probably have to take it in and do something with the straps and probably hike it up a bit because it's kind of long. And the quality was really good for $1.50, and I really felt like I could do something more with this dress and give it kind of like a purpose in life, because when I do remake it or repurpose it or whatever, I would totally wear this dress out. See, it has little blue sparkles and stuff. So I picked up another oversized tee. This one is again from the men's section. This one was $2.50, I think only because it was Adidas. This top I probably would have never picked up before because I feel like I look weird in yellow, but it's just a regular sports tee, a little bit thicker than a normal tee. These are my Calvin Klein denim cutoffs. So these fit perfectly actually, and I do love them. These ones I got for $5 at the thrift store. This is my vintage Guess sweater. It was an oversized one, but I cropped it. It just says Guess on the chest, and it's really simple actually. It's just a pink sweater. I love it because it's pink, oversized, and vintage. And I love that it was only $1. I think the reason why it was $1 is because it has like blue paint like dripped everywhere. So these are my high-waist Adidas track shorts. These aren't actually high-waisted shorts. These are little boy, I think, basketball Adidas shorts. I wish they were a little bit hiked up just so that it's like a good comfy length. I think because I have short legs, so I wish they were shorter. These were $2.50, so it's well worth it. Go little boy clothes. So again, with little boy clothes, these are actually little boy jeans. I found these in the better section. These were a little bit more pricier at $7 because it still had all the tags on them. So when they have tags, thrift stores hike up the prices. I didn't think these were gonna fit, but they fit perfectly. They fit perfectly as boyfriend jeans do. Ooh, you like that leg lift though? Ooh. Yeah, I'm gonna slim out these bottoms though. These are really wide, but they fit perfectly at the hips, which I love. And they're high-waisted already. What? I'm throwing this jacket in here because I love this jacket so much. I didn't thrift this one, my friend Amy did. I love her to death. But it's just so rad that I had to add it into this haul because look how rad this jacket is. It's like the best. So I have a few more things to be showing you guys that don't need trying on. Finally found high-waisted black bathing suit bottoms. The ones that go like cut upper thigh. Surprisingly, it says it's for a 10, but I tried it on and it fits perfectly. I mean, the crotch area is a little bit too like wide. I don't know, so it kind of like bunches a little bit in the middle, but I don't mind it. I'm just like really excited that I found these, so yeah. So I also found these Calvin Klein shoes that I really like. They're just a classic lace-up type of shoe. They say that they're a 7, so I was so excited, but when I tried them on, I guess my feet are just way too wide. And for the price and the brand, I think $3 is good for the small wear and tear that it has, but it doesn't really have much. I'm gonna make these fit. I love Calvin Klein, so I'm determined. I also found in like those purse bins this old vintage Kate Spade bag. Like, it's so old that it's probably one of the first designs. You could totally tell because it's a bucket bag, it's not leather, it's some kind of synthetic. I'm just so surprised I found one this old. I'm not too sure if I am going to keep it as is, do something to it, DIY it, add different straps, make it into a backpack, not sure. So if you guys want to see like anything done to this purse, let me know in the comments because that would be a fun project. I mean, it was $1.50. I'm not gonna cry over it if something goes wrong with it. This isn't even for me, but look at this adorable acid wash denim jacket that I found at the thrift store for only $5. This is for the future kid that I do not have yet. So future kid, if you're watching this in the future, oh my gosh, your mommy loves you because I got you this really cute shearling jacket for $5. It is so adorable. Like, I saw it and I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna let anyone else take this because I'm gonna buy it for my kid that I do not have. I absolutely love acid wash. You guys already know this. Acid wash kills me. Like, my child is gonna be freaking styling in this jacket. I wish I was this tiny so I could have this. Look how cute it is. You will never guess what I bought on my thrift trip during Memorial Day weekend. Ta-da! I got a wedding dress. How extra is that? It's totally old-fashioned from the 80s. Like, could be from the 90s actually. I've been wanting to buy a wedding dress from the thrift store for a while now. I've always wanted to redo it and recreate it and make it something cute and trendy. I thought this was the perfect time because there was a Memorial Day sale and it was already marked down. It has like the most going on. Look how freaking long it is. Oh my gosh, it's like 10 times longer than I am. I'm excited. That will be its own video, its own like little episode, so stay tuned because I'm really excited for this. So that's pretty much it for this whole video on thrifting. I totally forgot to record an outro when I was sitting back there. So if you guys haven't subscribed to the channel yet, you guys can do so down below for more videos like this and DIY tutorials. Feel free to follow us on all our socials. It is at @thenavarose and links down at the bottom. That's pretty much it. The squatting hurts, so I'm going to get out of this squat and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!